The drama happens right now on Maury. The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in. 2 kids denied by 1 man.
These are not DT's kids.
They live together, right?
Yes.
And you live with them?
Yes, I do. I had nowhere to go.
The kids don't even look nothing like you. Get the baby out. Don't forget.
We're gonna find out right now.
Is he the father of 1, 2, or none?
DT.
They have 4 kids, but he denies the youngest because he thinks Mary cheated with the neighbor.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
She cheated on her husband with another man, his own brother. You want to be the father.
I want him to be my son more than anything in the world.
Is her husband or her husband's brother the father?
Travis, she caught Marcus, their sister.
And on top of that, Marcus denies he's the father of her baby.
She doesn't look like me at all.
Marcus.
More paternity drama you'll never forget.
Everyone, this is Candy. For 5 years, Candy had the perfect life with her ex-boyfriend, DT. Now, they had a home. They had a home with 2 beautiful children, Austin and Angelina. Look at them. But now, over time, DT began distancing himself from Candy. Finally, he left for another woman. That woman is Kiki. Kiki is Candy's cousin. So now Candy says Kiki has convinced DT he's not the father of either one of Candy's children. This is Candy's story.
Me and DT had the perfect relationship. We had a perfect home. We had 2 beautiful kids, Angelina and Austin. Those were the happiest days of my life. DT broke my heart when he left me for my cousin Kiki. It made me feel like I was betrayed by 2 people that I loved. Kiki was putting stuff in his head saying I was cheating on him and that the kids were not his. I have never cheated on him, and I would never do anything to mess up our relationship. When DT left me, he left me homeless. I ended up moving in with DT and Kiki, and it's humiliating each and every day. I need this DNA test to prove to Kiki and DT that Angelina and Austin are his kids.
You feel betrayed.
Yes, I do. I feel betrayed.
By both of them?
Yes.
There's a surprising thing in this, Candy. They live together, right?
Yes, they do.
And you live with them?
Yes, I do.
With your kids?
Yes, I do.
What's going on?
I have no family. I had nowhere to go, and I didn't want my kids out. And her and my kids are close.
So she's close to them. You had no place to go. They took you in, but you don't have anything to do with DT, even though you just said you love DT.
Yes.
I mean, that's kind of hard, isn't
Yeah, it is. Because especially if I see both of them together hugging and kissing and stuff, it just hurts me.
When did he start saying to you he didn't think that he was the father?
When him and Kiki started talking, they started getting more closer together and everything, and then I was hearing them, she kept putting stuff in his head saying that
So you think it was Kiki who put it into DT's head that he wasn't the father of these kids?
Yes. I have never cheated on him.
You've never cheated on him?
No, I have never cheated on him.
That's not what Kiki says. She says you
That's
cheated.
a lie.
I don't care what Kiki says.
This is what they had to say. Why?
That is not his kids, you lying. I'm Candy's cousin Kiki, and this is my man now. And I'm here to tell her these are not DT's kids.
When I was with Candy, I thought she was the one. When Kiki told me that Candy was cheating and lying, I knew I wouldn't have brought her those kids.
I know my cousin better than anybody else. I know who she had in her bedroom, and it wasn't DT.
Those kids do not look anything like me. Look at these sexy lips. These kids don't have nothing like these.
I gave Candy and the kids a place to stay, but I'm sick and tired of her using those kids to get my man.
All right. Here they are, DT and Kiki. DT, do you ever think that you were?
At a point in time,
Yeah,
yes, sir.
yeah. But then what happened?
Kiki came to me and told me that she caught cheating on me with one of my homeboys and stuff, you know.
She lies all the time. She cheats all the time. And go sit up here and bring these kids.
Don't.
Yes, you do. You're lying. You're cheating. And you're a hoe and you're lying. I don't want to hear it.
You the hoe.
Them kids don't even look nothing like him. Look at the baby eyes. Don't look at him.
Kiki, I don't get this. So you brought these kids in, right?
Right.
Okay. Then you told DT about
Yes.
why did you tell him about her messing around?
Because I don't want him taking care of some kids. Nah, hold up, ho. I don't want him taking care of some kids.
By the way, what happens if they aren't DT's kids?
She better get the hell on.
She don't have to pack her stuff and get out the house.
They're going.
How many kids, you know what I'm saying? Look at the kids.
But she don't have to pack her stuff and get out the
Wait a
house.
second, I thought you bonded with these kids.
I do. I wouldn't kick them out. We talking about her.
Candy, you still want to be with him?
No, I don't.
I hope
want to be
not.
with you either, hoe.
We're going to find out right now. In the case of 2-year-old Ann DT, you are not the father.
Don't cry now, I ain't the daddy. I'm not the father. Don't cry now.
Now she done wearing honey.
Hey, hey. We have another test to read. In the case of 4-year-old Austin, DT, you are not. Candy.
I've never seen him. I've never seen him.
Candy. He's not the father of either one of those kids. Okay? We'll be glad to help you. We'll be glad to help you,
They're gonna
okay?
kick me out. I'm not gonna have nowhere to go.
What? They're gonna kick you out? Is that what you're worried about right now?
No, I'm worried about my kids, man. I just want to find out who the father is.
Kiki, you're not gonna kick those kids out.
No.
Huh? We wouldn't do that.
I'm
would you?
sorry for everything I've done, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just positive that he was the kid.
You wouldn't kick
I know,
those.
but you gotta just be a woman and take care of your kids and stop depending on a man to do it. You can do it.
I'm trying to do the best I can. DT, I'm sorry.
It's all right. But you know what? I'm gonna let you stay in the house and help you get a job, you know what I'm saying?
Get
For
back
you.
on your feet.
Yeah, I can at least do that for you, baby. Messed up how you did.
I'm sorry.
He denies the youngest because he thinks Mary cheated with the neighbor.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
Jimmy is scared to death that his son's real father is actually his best friend.
Mikey sends Kayla dirty text messages.
Has Mikey done that to you?
Maybe once, not, you know.
I'm not Jacob's dad.
We're gonna find out. Mikey, Jimmy.
The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
Everybody, this is Mary. Now, first of all, Mary has been very busy. Mary has 4 ages 5, 3, 2, and 6 months. The last 3 are with her fiance, Brian.
Yep.
The 3, the 2, and the 6 months. But she is frustrated and angry with her fiance. Because after 7 years of a loving relationship, Today, Brian is putting Mary to the test, a paternity test. Because Brian is convinced that Mary has cheated on him.
And I have not.
With
that
numerous men.
Ridiculous.
And that he's not the father of their son, Bryce, the youngest.
See why he's doing this.
Look at Bryce.
Look at him. He's so adorable.
So not only has Brian taken a DNA test, he has demanded that Mary take the lie detector test, which she did. Is he a good father?
He's an awesome father. That's why I don't understand why he's doing this to me. It doesn't make any sense at all. We have 2 others together. Kaden looks identical to him. Bryce looks like me more than him.
He does everything with these kids,
Yes,
doesn't he?
he takes them to the park, basketball games with them, baseball games with them. I just don't understand. It's stupid. I can't
Why
believe
all of a
it.
sudden with the little one, the 6-month-old with Bryce, he's getting all this ideas that he's not the father?
Because he's been off cheating on me. The baby has blue eyes. Look at him. My eyes are green.
Right.
My brother has blue eyes. My other
It's
brother
all
has
because
blue
of the eyes?
Yeah, because of the eyes. That's it.
You never cheated on him.
No, never. I took a lie detector test right there. It'll say it all.
This is what Brian had to say, everybody. Watch this.
I love my fiance May, but I'm pissed. I don't believe her 6-month-old son, Bryce, is mine. When Mary was pregnant, she told me 2 different times that baby wasn't mine. I believe Mary was cheating on me during the time she got pregnant. I heard her ex was at our house 2 times. He could be the father of this baby. I heard Mary cheated on me with one of the neighbors and even gave him oral sex. Mary said it never happened, but I know she's lying to me. Mary and my family mean the world to me, but if I find out Bryce is not my son, Mary, I'm gone.
Here's Brian. Brian, come on out.
I hope he is mine. I love him to death. I don't treat him any different than any other kid. I don't. But if you look, compared to all my baby pictures, my grandfather got, and I know
it doesn't matter.
My grandfather got brown eyes. My girls got brown eyes. My sons got brown eyes.
Look at your sister's eyes. Look at your niece's eyes. They're
Well,
all green and blue. Your mom
look into my eyes.
Let's ask the audience.
What do you see?
Let's ask the audience.
so stupid.
Okay.
Oh, I look stupid? You don't tell somebody that you love that's been raising 4 kids.
Look like a dumbass.
Oh, well, we'll see. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I can't wait.
Brian, this is what I don't understand. She says you're a great father.
I'm a great father, man.
Yeah, you are. I can give you that. You are.
I agree.
And by the way, she doesn't have the luxury of kind of splitting for 6 months at a time.
No.
No, I don't.
No. And I agree that that's not right. But I'm
You're not going to split anymore, are you?
If this baby turns out to be
he's
mine,
gone for
no,
good.
I'm not going anywhere. But good. Hey. Well, if I find out this baby ain't mine, you can get your out of my house.
That's not yours for almost 5 years.
I didn't say nothing about the kids. I didn't say nothing about the kids. I'll still be a father to all the kids. I'll still be a father to all the kids.
By the way, if they're your child, you're going to apologize, aren't you?
Yeah, I will apologize too.
You better be giving me a huge apology, getting down on your knee and telling me I'm sorry.
And by the way, Brian,
that ain't gonna happen.
And by the way, we have a lie detector test too.
Yeah.
And if she passes that lie detector test, you're going to apologize to her as well,
I'll
right?
do that. I'm a man. I can do it.
When it comes to 6-month-old Bryce, Brian, you see, this is what I like. She's calm, and he's going nuts. Brian, you are the father. Okay.
Now let's hear the results.
Okay. You were asked if you cheated on Brian with your ex when Brian heard he was. You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth. You were asked if you cheated on Brian with one of your neighbors and gave him oral sex. You said no. The lie detector determined you were telling the truth.
I told you! Just because you do it don't mean I do.
You were asked if you've ever cheated on Brian other than the one time he knows about. You said no. The lie determined you're telling the truth. You know what I do? You know what I say, Brian? This is what I want to tell you. Continue being the great father that you are. And now, you can start being the great lover I know you can to her, okay? We'll be back right after.
Jimmy is scared to death that his son's real father is actually his best friend.
Mikey sends Kayla dirty text messages.
Has Mikey done that to you?
Maybe once, not, you know.
I'm not Jacob's dad.
We're gonna find out. Mikey, Jimmy, she caught Marcus, their sister.
And on top of that, Marcus denies he's the father of her baby.
He doesn't look like me at all.
Marcus.
Get ready for a wild adventure. With Mistakes by Nosey, you'll get to see what it's like to handle unexpected situations. Whether you're a fan of Maury or just looking for some fun, these stories are just for you. Download now and make more mistakes.
The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
This is Kayla. Now, Kayla sits here, determined to convince the love of her life, Jimmy, of two things. One, he's the father of their 5-month-old son, Jacob. And two, she has not been or has ever cheated on him.
Never.
But you see, Jimmy is a little possessive, and his mind is made up, and he has made some serious accusations because he believes she had sex with his best friend, Mikey. Listen to Jimmy's story.
I really love my girlfriend, Kayla, but I'm really angry and upset because I feel like I am not the father of her 5-month-old son, Jacob. I feel like Kayla has been cheating on me with my sister's boyfriend, Mikey. Jacob looks exactly like Mikey, nothing like me. I really feel like he's the father, and it's torturing me to feel this way. Mikey sends Kayla dirty, flirtatious sex text messages, and it happens all the time, and I'm really sick of it. He slaps her ass, and I've even seen him try to grab her breast, and it's obvious something's going on between them. If I find out that Mikey's the father, I don't want to ever talk to him or Kayla ever again.
Has Mikey done that to you?
Maybe once, not, you know. He,
Well, what is the story with Mikey?
Mikey is Jimmy's sister's
boyfriend. Right.
And Jimmy accuses me constantly of other
Cheating.
men. Yeah, not
cheating.
just Mikey, but other men.
Well, guess what? We're going to figure all that out because not only have we given everybody a paternity test, we've given you a lie detector test, okay? Who do you think that child looks like?
The baby kind of looks like Mikey, but I got...
But you're saying, hey, it can't be.
It can't be. I never, ever.
Me, everybody. Kayla's boyfriend. Jimmy.
Hey, Maury, how you doing?
You kind of got a possessive streak in you.
Yeah, but it's not without precedence.
You think that child looks like Mikey?
I think it resembles him. I mean, I love the baby. I hope it's mine. I want it to be mine. You know, I love her and I love the baby dearly.
Well, this is what Mikey had to say. Watch.
I can't finally wait to prove to Jimmy that I'm not Jacob's dad. Kayla and I have never slept together. I wouldn't do that to my girlfriend Cece or to Jimmy. This whole situation is just plain ridiculous. I can't wait for this to finally be over.
Here's Mikey. Mikey, come on out. Jimmy a little paranoid?
Oh, sweet Jesus, man.
Are we going to straighten this all out? First, the paternity test. When it comes to 5-month-old Jacob, Mikey, you are not the father. When it comes to 5-month-old Jacob, Jimmy, you are the father.
Now what? Use that again.
You were asked if during your relationship with Jimmy you ever cheated on him with Mikey. You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth. You were asked if you've ever cheated on Jimmy with anyone during your relationship with him. You said no. The lie detector determined you were telling the truth.
I'm a child. I hope this helps.
We'll be back after this. She caught Marcus with her sister.
And on top of that, Marcus denies he's the father of her baby.
She doesn't look like me at all.
Marcus.
I watched her and she's having sex with another man.
I never did anything with nobody.
He says he walked in on you and a guy.
I wasn't with nobody.
It's a figment of his imagination. Is the man he walked in on the father?
You are the father.
Get off my stage!
The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
My next guest, Naima, started dating this man, Marcus, when she was only 16 years old. You see, Naima says Marcus was her first love. But as soon as she got pregnant with her now 3-year-old son, Malik, look at him. Look how cute he is. As soon as she got pregnant, she says Marcus pushed her away, started to deny the baby. So, desperate to have Marcus be a part of her son's life, Naima took Marcus back, but she says the relationship ended forever when she caught Marcus underneath her sister. And give me the picture. You walked into your bed.
I was sleeping in the living room. We just went swimming. It was a family little get together. I brought him back into my life and my family. Maury, I woke up. They are in the room. The door closed, so I instantly had a startled feeling. And I opened the door. He underneath him.
No.
Yes, Maury.
As soon as you got pregnant, Marcus said, no, it's not mine. Immediately.
Immediately, Maury. That hurt in my heart.
You know why? You know why he said that? He said because he said you were sleeping with 6 different guys.
He's stupid.
Yes.
He's stupid. I don't know what he's talking about. What you going off what the streets say? That's what's got you in this situation in the first place.
Is that what he heard?
You know
yes,
what?
I am.
I deserve better than that. You know, you slept with me. You deserve better than that, Marcus. You know my right.
I'm not the father. I'm not.
You better get out.
No.
Get out and do something. Stupid.
This is what Marcus had to say. Watch what Marcus had to say.
Naima, I have some very strong doubts about Malik being my son. And it's all your fault. You're the one that put us in this position. You slept with 6 other guys that I know of. And that's why I have doubts about Malik being my son. In the beginning, I wanted Malik to be my son because I thought he looked like me. But as he got older, I realized he doesn't look like me at all. And stop making up lies about me and your sister because I didn't sleep with her. Naima, you're the liar and you're the hoe. And I'm hoping that Malik is not my son.
We gonna be messed up. Bring your ass out here.
Okay.
We gonna be messed up. We gonna be messed up. I slept with 6 guys. You know 6
talk to him. Let me
Better
talk
get
to him.
your mind right.
Marcus.
Yeah.
It's not yours?
I
No,
bought
hell
those diapers.
no.
I fed him.
No, he's not mine.
I made sure he had a roof over
Yeah.
his head.
Oh, man. You gonna let me talk, man? Can I talk, man?
I know.
You gonna let me
Make no
talk?
sense.
You gonna let me
Naima.
talk,
Everything
man?
sound make no sense.
Naima, sit down, let him talk.
Sit
Okay.
down, man. Sit
Okay.
down. She's a street run. Since the baby been born, man, my mama didn't take care of the baby more than she had.
Does your mother think
My
it's her
mother
grand?
supported it because I brung it into
No,
her
not because
her
of you,
life.
'cause she a
But up
good
until
woman.
now,
She gotta
she
have
don't know what's going on with me. With me, man. None of that. None of that. None of that. Yeah.
Marcus.
I got a
Marcus.
question.
Marcus. All you do
One of
is.
y'all want to deal with her? That's
Now-
the question, man.
All right,
Who
okay.
gonna deal with her?
Okay,
Go ahead.
but here's the thing. You make all these accusations about the people she's sleeping with, but she walks in on you and her sister.
Never. She gonna walk around with me, never.
The father of this child, you're gonna take care of this child.
If I'm the father of the child, there's some things that I'm gonna have to do, but I wish it was another woman, though. That's what's going on.
Oh, I can understand that. But as long as you're responsible for that child.
But I can't do nothing with this.
Well,
man.
we're gonna find out right now. How's that? When it comes to old Marcus, you are the father. That's your child. So now you're gonna take care of that child. I know it. You find a way where you might not have to deal with her. Okay? Okay.
I walked in and she's having sex with another man.
I never did anything with nobody.
He says he walked in on you and a guy.
I wasn't with nobody.
It's a figment of his imagination.
Is the man he walked in on the father?
Get ready for a wild adventure. With Mistakes by Nosey, you'll get to see what it's like to handle unexpected situations. Whether you're a fan of Maury or just looking for some fun, these stories are just for you. Download now and make more mistakes.
The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
This is Vanessa. Very upset. When she was 2 months pregnant, Michael claims he caught her cheating. Although Vanessa completely denies any infidelity. Michael kicked her out of the house and began to deny her unborn child. So being pregnant and abandoned, Vanessa was forced to clean up leaves on the highway to support herself. Today, Vanessa's son Joshua is 1.5 years old. Look at him. And Vanessa is desperate to prove that Michael is the father so they can finally reunite and be a family together. Are you all together?
No.
You want to be together?
I don't know. No,
I don't get the feeling he wants to be together. He's just shaking his head back there.
I don't want to. I'm tired of it.
What's the most heartbreaking part of it all?
That my son don't know his dad.
You think they look alike?
They look exactly like, look at him. Look at him. They look. He has the same ears, everything.
He kicked you out.
Yeah, he just.
You were pregnant.
Yeah.
He says he saw you sleeping with somebody.
No, I never, ever, Maury did
What do you
anything.
mean? He didn't see you with anybody?
I wasn't with nobody. I didn't do nothing.
You had to go out and rake leaves on the highway?
Just to make $50 to feed me.
And you want to be back with him?
No. I don't want to be with him. I just want myself.
This is what Michael had to say.
When I met Vanessa, I thought she was a good girl, someone you could take home to your mom. That's why I married her. But I soon found out what a dirty hoe bag she was. I tried to surprise her on Valentine's Day. I brought home the chocolate, teddy bear, flowers, walked into the apartment and she's having sex with another man, screaming out his name. She claims I'm the father, but when she got pregnant, we hadn't had sex in over 2 months. Even she knows I'm not the father. She named the baby after another man. I want to do my country a service, so on my MySpace page, I labeled her as a dirty hoe bag so the world knows what she really is. I've been trying to divorce Vanessa for 2 years. When the test proves I'm not the father, Vanessa, sign the papers and give me my freedom back.
Wow. Here he is, Michael. Michael, come on out. Here he is. This is amazing. So you walked into your apartment, you had all this stuff in your arms, and you saw her with another guy.
Yes, I did.
You weren't even around, Michael.
Well, I want to tell you something, Michael. We gave her a lie detector test. We're going to find out whether... The reason I assume you don't think you're the father is because you think she's been cheated. If she passes the lie detector test and you're proved to be the father, are you all going to get back? Are you going to get back with her?
It'll be a rainy day in hell when I take her back.
No.
I'm sorry, no.
To that
Yes,
child?
of course. If it's my kid, I'll up and be an adult.
Now
Okay.
you want to step
Well,
up,
guess
right?
what? We're going to find out both. In the case of 1.5-year-old Joshua Michael, you are the father. Come on out here. Okay, Michael. Have a seat. You were you on Valentine's Day with another man when Michael walked in on you. You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth. We asked you, have you ever cheated on Michael? We asked you, have you ever cheated on Michael? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth. Michael, all I care about, Michael, is that you be a father to that child. That's all I care about. All right? You make me that promise?
Yeah, of course.
Fine.
I give you my word right
Fine.
now.
And you know what? I don't think you all should be together. We'll be back right after this.
She cheated on her husband with another man, his own brother. You want to be the father.
I want him to be my son more than anything in the world.
Is her husband or her husband's brother the father?
Travis.
You are the father. Get off my stage.
The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
Now, my next guest, Jessica, who's 19, says that she's ashamed because she needs to find out if her husband, Travis, is the father of her 5-month-old son, Chase. You see, this is a very sad story because the two of them lost their first child 2 years ago when Jessica delivered a stillborn baby. And at that time, she was feeling confused and numb. And believe it or not, she found comfort in the arms of another man, Travis's own brother, Sammy. So then, Jessica became pregnant and is now hoping that Travis, who she's married to, and not his brother Sammy, is Chase's father. Watch.
I married my husband Travis when I was 16 years old. It was the most happiest day of my life. We tried to have a baby, and I got pregnant with a little girl. 8 months later, I had a stillborn, and it just destroyed my family. When our baby died, our relationship died too. He wanted to be with his friends, and I didn't have nobody to turn to. I made the mistake of my life, and I cheated on Travis with his brother. Shortly after, I got pregnant. And now I don't know whether Travis or his brother Sammy is the father. Our son Chase, he shouldn't hurt for what I did. When I think about Travis not being the father of my son Chase, it breaks my heart because I think I'm gonna lose my family if he's not.
But you all are married. Why do you think you'll lose your husband?
Because he grew up without a father, and this is all he ever wanted was to be married and have kids, and then I made the mistake of cheating, and then now I'm not so sure.
Does he say he would be there if it's not his child?
He ain't never really said he wouldn't, but I feel it.
When did you tell Travis?
I told him about 3 days later because it was eating me up inside.
What was his reaction?
He was so disappointed. He wouldn't look at me for 2 weeks. Every time he walked by me, he just looked at me in disgust, and it just broke my heart because he's my true love.
And when you found out you were pregnant?
I could just see the hurt in his eyes.
Because he knew automatically that there was a possibility that Chase might not be his.
Yeah, and I knew it would kill him if it ain't his.
Before we meet Travis, this is what he had to say.
When I found out my wife Jessica cheated on me with my own brother, it pretty much ripped my heart out and destroyed my relationship with my brother. Right before my wife cheated on me, we lost our little girl, Faith, and it just made things worse that she cheated on me and abandoned me at the time that I needed her. When I found out my wife was pregnant with Chase, I didn't know how to feel because I didn't know if he was really mine or not, and I was scared to get attached to him because I didn't want to lose him too. My life depends on these results from this test, whether he's my son or not. Until I find out that I'm his father, I won't be able to forgive my wife until I know for sure that he's mine.
Here he is, Travis. Travis, come on out. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Good to see you. So, Travis. I guess more than anything else, you want to be the father.
Oh yeah, I want him to be my son more than anything in the world. And I can't build a bond with him until I know for sure if he's mine. Because when I grew up, when I turned 16, I found out that the guy that was my dad wasn't my real dad. And I don't want my son to go through the same thing.
How's the bond between you and your brother?
We're all right. We're nothing like we was before this happened. I trusted him, I trusted my wife, and they both let me down and ripped my heart out. Right after we lost our little girl, that's what hurt me the most.
Can you forgive her?
I'm going to try my best.
You ought to. I think she's a good woman. Okay? I really do.
I know she is.
Okay, let's find out. All right. When it comes to 5-month-old Chase, Travis.
Is her husband or her husband's brother the father? The results are next.
Travis.
The results are shocking. The results are unforgettable. And the results are in.
I married my husband Travis when I was 16 years old. It was the most happiest day of my life. We tried to have a baby, and I got pregnant with a little girl. 8 months later, I had a stillborn, and it just destroyed my family. When our baby died, our relationship died too. He wanted to be with his friends, and I didn't have nobody to turn to. I made the mistake of my life, and I cheated on Travis with his brother. Shortly after, I got pregnant, and now I don't know whether Travis or his brother Sammy is the father.
Until I find out that I'm his father, I won't be able to forgive my wife until I know for sure that he's mine.
When it comes to 5-month-old Chase, Travis, you are the father. You gonna treat that?
Thank you, Mark.
You gotta treat that child a little different now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
It's
A lot
yours.
different. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Good
Thank
luck.
you
All
so
right.
much.
I know you'll have a great life.
Until next time, America. You are not the father.